Hey everybody. Hello, hello. It is July 9th, Thursday. Let's do some housekeeping. Make sure you can see me and hear me. How is everybody today on this fine Thursday? Hopefully you're staying cool. You're staying cool. All right, you can see me and hear me. Just type here in the chat and get that activated. Day 9. We've been at this for 9 days. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor Fitness and Health for Life. We are in day 9 of our 31-day jump challenge. Yes, we're going to be jumping eventually, but we are starting out with the basics. And why we're here. We all know we're here for bone health. We are here for bone health. If you're here, go ahead and give me a comment in the chat. Say hello and tell me where you're from. I come on live at 5 minutes to high noon Eastern time. And during this 5 minutes, as everybody's looking for the live because we start at noon, I like to stack a habit. So we are going to do some marching in place again, like we did yesterday. Let's see who's here. Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Deanna. How are you? And you're from Dodge City. Glad to have you here with us. Thank you for coming and joining. So let's do some marching in place. Remember, we did this yesterday. We're kind of moving slowly. You see, we get some balance work in, some core work in. Pull in your core, your abs. You want your belly button to touch your back. Pull it in, squeeze as you lift. Squeeze as you lift. So I'm going to start the timer for 1 minute. If you need to hold on to the wall or the kitchen counter or a chair, you can go ahead and do that. You do you. Who's here? Leah, Sharon. Hey, Sharon. How are you? It's so great to see you. Debbie's here. All right, let me just click on these, those friends that have joined in. Great to see you all here. So let's do our 1 minute march. I'm going to start the timer. Here we go. We're marching slowly. Slowly. You can crunch it, crunch it, crunch it. We're going to do this until the timer goes off. Balance, balance, good balance. As we age, we need to work on our balance. We need to be able to get dressed in the morning without sitting down to put on our underwear or our pants or our shorts, whatever. Do it standing up. And the only way you get stronger is by practicing and by doing the movement. We are not naturally there. You have to work at it. You have to work at it. There we go. Timer stopped. Good work on that 1 minute of marching. Good, good job. Kelly's here from Colorado. Jenny's here from Colorado. Great to see you all. So I did post, I think it was Kelly, I think it was you, who asked about the strength challenge. So this morning I posted my second strength challenge test, which was the dead hang. So I posted that video and talked about it in the post. So if you want to see what that second strength test was, you can go to that video. All right, let's get started here on day 9. I can't even believe it's already day 9. Every day that you show up, you're building consistency. You just keep showing up every day and we're putting in the work. We're investing in our future health and independence. And I don't know about you, but when I approach 70, I'm going into 70s. I'm 67. I got 70 on my radar. I want to go into that just stronger and better than I am today. Hey, Rhonda. Good to see you. Rhonda from North Carolina. All right. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, Rhonda. Terry's here. Colorado. All right. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, everybody. And a special shout out because I know we got a lot of Team Replay showing up later. Sending you all love, Team Replay, all of you that come on later in the day, in the evening, while I'm sleeping. I love it. I love waking up in the morning. I see all the replays, people that went on the replay over the night when I was sleeping. It's really great to see everybody. So let's talk about a couple of more bone facts. Because, we're here to build strong bones. That's why we jump. That's why we're jumping. That's why we're starting out with our heel drops. Strong bones. Did you know, right, we have 206 bones. I shared that with you yesterday. Did you know that most of those 206 bones, more than half of your 206 bones are in your hands and in your feet? In your hands and in your feet. Each hand has 27 bones. 27 bones, 27 bones. Each foot, 26 bones. 26 bones. Is that not cool? Is that not cool? No wonder we can do such amazing things. Our bodies are perfectly and magnificently made. Your body is your body. It's you. And you are perfectly made, and you're not broken. And the bones in our hands and feet are just magnificent. Movement, balance. We just marched. We just did a slow march, and look what we're standing on. Our magnificent foot with 27 bones. I mean, if that don't get you excited, you can put that in your journal. How many bones are in each foot and each hand? The next bone fact that I want to talk about is our suit of armor. Everybody has armor, and our armor is our rib cage. Our rib cage, we have 24 ribs, 12 on the right, 12 on the left. Our rib cage, super, super important. And the rib cage works together with our breastbone and our spine to protect our organs, our heart, our lungs. These are very important bones. You want strong bones to protect your heart and your lungs, right? Our most important organs are protected by our suit of armor. Our suit of armor, our rib cage. So give your rib cage some love. Give your rib cage some love. All right, so yeah, Kelly, isn't that cool when you think about it? I think a lot of, here's my little side take. I think a lot of people, they just go to the gym and exercise or whatever, and they don't think about their body and how it's just, what it can do is just so magnificent, and they just don't think about that. When they're lifting and lowering their dumbbells and they're doing their exercises, I mean, just think about that, and what a blessing it is, right? And gratitude for it, and how well it works, and it just works, So, yeah, it's very empowering when you look at when you shift your mindset and think about your body in a different way, and it all starts with that skeleton, which is why we're here. Bone fact number 3. Now this one I like to talk about. Let's talk about our kneecap. our little kneecap right here. The patella or kneecap is the largest sesamoid bone in our body. Now that's a bone that develops inside of a tendon, okay? And it improves the leverage of the thigh and the muscles, making it easier to straighten our knee and bend our knee, right? That's the purpose. So when you're walking, when you're climbing stairs, when you're standing up and you're sitting down and you're exercising and you're doing your squats, you got to give all the love to that little kneecap right there. Oh yeah, baby, I love you. Thank you for being there so that I can bend my leg and go up and down and build strong muscle and have strong bones. Yeah, give that kneecap some love. It's so we can leverage our thigh muscle, so we can move up and down. So there was 3 bone facts for you today to help you strengthen your why and help you to think about things like that when you're exercising, in addition to having good form and breathing and all the other things that we have to think about when we exercise. That's why I don't exercise listening to music. I have enough to think about and pay attention to. I do not need music in my ears distracting me. All right, so let's go ahead and do our 10 heel drops. We're going to do 10 today. I know it's day 9 of July, but we're going to go and do 10 heel drops because I think everybody can do it. Remember your form, your feet shoulder width apart, chest out, shoulders back, chin up. Y'all know good form. Hold on to a chair if you need to. You can hold on to the wall, the kitchen counter. We're going to go for 10. Here we go. Come up on the ball of the foot. Drop. Number 2. Boom. 3. Boom. 4. Boom. 5. Yeah. 6. Woohoo! Healthy bones. 7. Making our deposit in the bone bank. 8. 9. Yes, and 10. Woo! Good job. Good job. Can really feel that. Feel it all the way up here, all the way up my spinal cord, all the way up. I just love it. I love it. I love me some heel drops. Love me some heel drops. Outstanding work. We just made our deposit into our bone bank. Boom. It's amazing to think about it. Our bodies are made out of 206 bones, and over half of them are in our hands and feet. And all those bones work together to help us move, to help us balance, to help us lift, to help us walk, to help us live independently. And you just made a deposit today that's going to help you tomorrow. And remember, the challenge is not just about heel drops and about jumping and all the other fun things we're going to do this month, but it's about creating daily healthy habits that are going to help you lead an independent life down the road and have a very strong future, right? A strong future. And listen, we know stuff happens. We know things are going to happen to us. We can't avoid that. Stuff happens. Life happens, as they say. But the stronger you are, when that occurrence happens, the likeliness that you'll recover stronger and come out of it are greater than if you're unhealthy and weak and not strong going into that issue. Right? So think about that. It's not that if something's going to happen to us, it's just when it happens. And when it happens, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Just bring it on. I'm ready, whatever. You know, I can't control that. Something, you know, but I know that I'm the strongest I can be going into it. Right? So, thank you for showing up today. I want to tell you all tomorrow, Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to go live at 11 a.m. instead of noon. I'm going to create a Facebook event post that will have this new time. Only for tomorrow, because I have to be somewhere at noon, and it's just not going to work out. So instead of not coming live at all, I'm going to come to you at 11 a.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. Eastern. I will write it on a post and post it for you guys, okay? We're going to continue building strength. One small little heel drop at a time, or jump, right? Strong bones don't happen by accident. They happen by action. We all know that. Yeah, actually, Clarette, I'm going to be talking about that later in the month. I'm going to be talking about that exact same thing. Colette said, can you advise what women over 60 need to take for stronger bones, vitamins, or collagen? So here's the thing, my number, and I'm not going to answer that right at this moment because I do have that down in my program coverage for later in the month to talk about that with you. But I will say the best thing you can do is jump. The best thing you can do are these heel drops. The best thing you can do is lift and lower dumbbells. All of these things that we're doing and that I'm teaching you and that I talk about are the best thing you can do for your bones. If you cannot do any of those things because you have a broken leg or whatever issue you have, that a doctor has told you you cannot jump, you cannot do heel drops, you cannot lift weights. If you cannot do any of the things like that build strong bones, a supplement is a good addition to take, right? So I will mention that. I will talk about it. And I'm not a doctor, and many physicians are going to have their own protocols for their patients that have osteopenia and osteoporosis, right? So I'm not going to be telling you what to take and what to do. I'm just going to give you some facts, and then you're going to need to go to your doctor and talk to them. Because if you've had a DEXA scan, you know what your ranking is, and you know what your bone density is, and you know what you should know, you need to be informed. What gets measured gets managed, right? So every woman over 50, over 60, 70, you should have a bone density scan and know what your number is. So I will talk about that, and thank you for bringing that up. So strong bones don't happen by accident, they happen by action, and action is what we're doing right here every day. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you need to come on at high noon, you're going to be doing a replay, okay? If you come in at high noon, you're going to do a replay. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor, Fitness and Health for Life, where I help you get what you want, and we're working on some strong bones this month. 31-day jump challenge. Yes. See you all tomorrow at 11. Bye.